guys, what's going on? It's Stef here. I hope you've been well. I know I have, and it's time for another metal detecting, treasure hunting adventure. Heavy emphasis on the treasure this week, because had I dug this item in the UK, I would have to report it to the Finds Liaison Officer so that the Crown could determine if they wanted to keep it. Yeah, it's that major. Now, let me back up just a little bit before I get ahead of myself. In this week's episode, Patrick and I are at a 17th century site which saw occupation all the way up through about the mid-19th century, so think 1850s. But some of America's earliest settlers actually settled right where we're hunting. We have found all sorts of amazing things at this site over the years, but admittedly, the signals are starting to thin out. Although, based on what you're about to watch, you would never know that. So without further ado, let's hop in. Okay, this guy is on the board. What do we have?
Well, I have half a copper.
Half a copper. Let me see. Yeah. You sure it's a copper? It's awfully thin.
Oh, yeah. There's I can see a line on the one side of it with maybe a partial date on the rounded
let's get a close-up of that. Hang on just a second. So it does. I cannot make out the date, but that's going to be British, more than likely. Flipping like this. And I can't see a darn thing, but hopefully you can update us, or maybe I'll see this through the viewfinder before the video drops. But it's great. Didn't you say you found a piece like right near it?
Yeah, 5 feet away-ish.
5 feet away.
Tiny little piece.
It's interesting. So this is definitely, well, yeah, that's from some farming, unfortunately. But hey, congrats. Let me get on one today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, in truth, I started digging this. I thought it was an iron false because it's reading so incredibly high. But now that I've moved some soil, it's still staying right up there. Whew, wouldn't that be nice? Well, it threw a much higher signal than I thought this would. I just got it out over here. I fondled it for just a second, so I have my suspicions as to what it is. But we'll take a look together. And it's a nice piece of brass, pretty substantial. And the back here has a couple of telltale signs. I think this is horse tack. These little posts here are usually indicative of leather ornamentation. So I think that's what it's going to be. And easily 1700s, I would say. So nice old relic. That was a welcome beep. And happy to have it. I actually don't have any kind of harness adornment exactly like this. So that's kind of different. I'll look it up when I get home just to make sure it's not something more exciting. But hey, I'll absolutely take it. Good 300 years old, probably. I admittedly have no idea what this is. It rang up about a 20 on the Manticore. Very, very shallow. I just kind of flicked it out. And it is this thing, whatever it might be. Very odd, pointy. Certainly part of something else, maybe a book clasp? I don't know. It seems kind of insubstantial for that. Unsubstantial. Jeez. I'm making up words now. I don't really know. If I get an ID before the video drops, I'll let you know. But otherwise, I would love to hear your thoughts. Interesting, anyway.
Surface.
What the heck is going on over here? What was it? A signal? Is it metal?
It's metal. It was a signal. It's on the surface. I can see it. It's small. It's shiny. It's a half dime.
Where?
It's right there.
You piece of...
I think it might be capped. I don't know. I couldn't see. Let's just squirt her.
Your finger's in the way. It's not very cinematic, Pat. Dude, it's a cap. It's a cap. Look at that. Yeah, fist bump. Sure. Yes. Oh, man. It's the second one we've seen come out of here so far.
That's my second ever cap bust half dive, but this is my first one was slick. 1831.
Well, let me see that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be very careful with the back, unless you want to spray that off first. Good Lord. Okay, wow. This is in great condition. You can see the 5C on the back denoting 5 cents. And for a date, what do we have again? 1831? Can't quite see it. Yeah, did you say it was 1831?
Yeah.
Wow. That is about as beautiful as the one I found out here, 1829, about 3 years back. That's what a good till will do, I guess. Holy crap.
And a good rain.
and a good rain. I can't believe that. I saw you stick the shovel in the ground and then just flip out. And I said, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything.
Crap.
But that is, that's amazing. My camera doesn't want to focus on you, but congrats. That is killer. Wow. Unreal. Did that go in the mouth for real?
Uh-huh.
Of course it did. Okay, well, I got a super low conductor on the Manticore. Patrick has come over here because he found one of these very, very close by. I don't think this is a bullet casing because there's a seam down here, and that looks like very, very old brass. I think, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but I will put examples on the screen for you right around now. I believe that this is a Native American tube bead made out of kettle brass. So when our earliest settlers came over here, they would trade their brass and copper kettles to the Native Americans along with iron goods, and then the natives would make things like beads and such out of them. So I think that's what this is. This is incredibly short, so I'm almost certain it's broken, but if that's what it is, good 400-year-old relic. And I know you guys are thinking I'm crazy, but again, yeah, I'm pretty darn sure. We have found a lot of kettle brass out here, and like I said, Patrick has found a tube bead right across the road, you said?
Yeah, I found one across the street, and I actually found one in the field behind us.
All right, so yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
15.
Getting tired of walking over to you already. This is like right near the capped bust half
It
dime.
was like there.
Trying to stay out of the shadows here. Now you have a copper.
Yeah, KG2. It's looking like...
KG2 early head, I can tell from here.
It rang up a 15 though on my
You know what?
machine.
I have a lead one, and that one actually may have been fire damage. Let me see that for a second.
What the heck?
All right, so there's the reverse. We're not going to get a date in the field, but these are 1729 to 1739. And we have King George II on the front. Ooh, that's definitely been whacked, but that's probably why it rang up lower because, you know, I mean, well...
Missing a big chunk.
Hey, that's how it goes sometimes, so I don't feel too sorry for you. Nice. All right, I got like a 44, 45 on the Manticore. It's coming in nice, loud, and clear. I apologize for not filming too many signals right now, but so much aluminum around, so I would really be wasting my time. But in any case, I just pulled this up over here from about 6 inches down, and I haven't even peeked at it yet. I'm assuming it's a button. Had to switch hands there. Yep, it's definitely a button. See what the other side looks like. Anything, that'd be real nice. Be real nice. Real nice, but I don't think so. Nope, not that I can see. Let me see if we have a back mark here. I don't see one. Doesn't mean it's not there. It could come through later, but yeah, something's coming through. So probably early 1800s, but hey, nice target. I will always take buttons. All right, what do we got now?
Well, I was getting a little 12.
Uh-huh.
Thought I had a tomback, a little fat, thick boy.
Yeah. Ooh, that is old as the dirt we're on. Oh my gosh. That is a nipple button, and they were popular in the 1640s through, I would say, the end of the 17th century, if I'm not mistaken. It's very heavy.
Yeah, it's...
Very, very heavy. Although, you know what? Sometimes these were made out of lead, so maybe for some reason it's just holding up well, but no, probably tomback, I guess. But man, that's a great find. I love finding these. I very rarely do. I've got maybe 6 or 7, and I would say a lot of them came from here. So congrats on that one. Patrick just made a motion off camera. Yeah. that's where it goes, right there. Now you just need another one and a couple of tassels. We'll find you some. I found some wire, so there's that.
Perfect.
I'll give you that as a tassel. Find another nipple button. Nice. Okay, I had a mid-tone on the Manticore here. I don't even remember what it was ringing up, to be honest with you. Maybe in the 50s. Dug down about 6 inches, and I hit it from myself. Oh, no, I didn't. Here we go. We have, looks like a little button, and I don't see anything on the front. Do we have a shank? Do we have a shank? Nope. It's been broken, but there is a back mark here. Lettering is raised, so that could be as early as late 1700s, Early 1800s, though, more than likely. And somebody's creeping in over here. What do you got?
Vintage Mountain Dew. Notice the old style pull tab.
Vintage Mountain Dew. Well, nuts. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Although, I don't think you need any luck. Well, just got like a 40-ish signal on the Manticore. Not too deep down. I just pulled this little guy out. Where did I put him? Right here? Yes. Right there. We have a little musket or pistol ball, which has definitely been fired. Wow. That hit something with quite some force. So not a huge find, but I will always take these. I actually keep them in a big glass mason jar in my house. Makes for a cool display piece, so... Anyway, all right, well, another relic in the pocket. We'll keep going. Man, this was not a very good signal. It was really masked by iron, but I was getting a nice squeak and a nice readout on the 2D screen. I was reading up in the 60s, and I just flung it out, and I am so happy with what I see. I see a cut copper, and it looks intentional. Now, in the Colonial era, people used to cut coppers to make change. Or just coins in general, I should say. They did that with silvers as well. I don't know what it is yet. Pat just came over. We're probably going to have to give that a good fondle. Yes, and then
see what flavor it is.
See what flavor it is. Yeah, that's awesome. That makes me really, really happy. Didn't think I was going to get on a coin today. I was starting to lose hope. But, of course, as the sun goes down, there we go. It might be hold, too. That would be so cool. All right, we'll be right back. Well, I certainly wish the sun was out because I am having a lot of trouble identifying this coin that almost looks like a date at the bottom there. Maybe 1797. I really can't tell. I'm kind of making things up, honestly, guys. And this side, it's really no better. I'm going to need much better lighting and some patience to figure out what this is, but I'm really excited to have it because I just love cut coins. I think that's so cool that literally to make change in the Colonial era, sometimes you would have to literally cut coins. It's just such a wild concept, isn't it? Oh, man. Especially when things, like in America, the cent is being demonetized. So, just looking back at a period of history like this is pretty cool. It doesn't really matter exactly what the coin is, although I certainly would love an ID. I just love the relic that it's become. So that's an awesome find. Absolutely makes my day. Okay, so that's the end of that day. And what you're about to watch is footage I took literally yesterday, which is when I made this treasure find that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. So while we didn't find much yesterday, believe me when I say I kind of made up for it for the both of us. Check this out. All right, who's up for a little I Spy here? These are a staple in this field, and I love finding them. It never gets old. Here we go. You should see it right there in the center of the frame. We have a piece of a clay pipe stem. And I just love these. They never get old. Never get old. I have a whole big pile of them that I keep in a little dish in my relic room. And this one, you can actually date these by the width of the hole inside of it, because I guess the prices of tobacco from the 17th century and into the 18th century just kept getting higher and higher and higher. So the smaller the hole, typically the later it is. So I would say this is probably somewhere in the 1700s, maybe even early 1800s, I don't know. But it was common practice at taverns and other establishments like that where you would break off the end, because they would just have, clay pipes sitting around for people to use. You'd break off the end so that the last person's yucky saliva was not on the part you were smoking from. So just a cool little factoid for you. And I really love finding these. Again, never gets old. I've got a killer signal here, and it is right on the surface. Take a look. Ooh, I really hope that's something good and something old. I'm so glad I filmed that signal. I've got something absolutely outstanding. Oh my God, I thought it was just like a piece of a can at first. Oh my God. Look at this. That is I'm pretty sure that's going to be a solid silver Colonial buckle. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's solid silver. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am just, this is one of my best finds in forever. Okay, so it doesn't have guts. Oh my Lord. Solid silver. Oh, that's early too. That's gonna be like early to mid 1700s. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Okay, so I have a working spray bottle now, thank God. So I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna spray it right here. Hopefully things stay in focus. It's really tough with this 3-lens camera. Oh God, my hand is shaking. This is the kind of time where I wish I would remember to bring my tripod in the field with me. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. I am speechless. I am absolutely gobsmacked. I can't believe I got that on live dig. Thank God. Okay, I'm gonna finish cleaning it up and then we'll come back and talk about it some more because this is definitely my best Colonial buckle. Oh my God. Okay, I sprayed it off some more. I am just still in awe of this. Again, early to mid 1700s, probably earlier than later, guys. I mean, this is a phenomenal find. I mean, I don't need to tell you that. You guys know I hunt for Colonial relics and I hunt hard. And it's been a slow year in 2025, but I'm telling you what, this is easily one of my top 5 finds of the year, and I highly doubt that I'm going to top it many more times over. Oh my goodness, and it's so nice and clean. The last silver Colonial buckle I dug still had the innards in there, the iron innards, and it was such a pain in the butt to get those out. So this clearly had iron elements on the inside too, like the pin and the chape and tongue, which have rotted away, but we're left with a completely just pristine, what I would call a early to mid 1700s knee buckle in solid silver. This is somebody's Sunday best right here. Absolutely mind-boggling. I am on cloud 9. I might just take a time out for a little bit. Wow. That's amazing. And I'm so glad that the metal detecting gods have finally decided to shine down on me again. Look at how that glistens. Okay. Hey, if that's the last thing I dig, I don't care, but we'll see what happens today. And look who's here. He's a little bit late today. This is a continuation of the last hunt. And I texted him to say, this is the best thing I've found here since the seated $50 or the drape bust halftime. So he bolted through a few fields to get here, and like it's got me written all over it.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you what.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna drop it in your hand. Hold your hand out. Clunk.
All right. Whoa!
It's solid. That's early to mid. That is so early too.
Holy
but oh my Lord, I can't.
What the heck?
This
is nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
Nuts.
An inch in the ground. I was reading like a silver dime kind of. And
Over on this side?
Exactly where I'm standing. I haven't moved I haven't moved in an hour.
I booked it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna hug you as soon as you turn that
Okay,
off.
well, you can give me a fist bump on camera. Here we go.
Yeah. Run off
Oh
with
man,
this.
dude, that's one of the best. I think that's like probably one of my top 3 finds for this year, honestly.
This is beautiful.
That's ridiculous. That's the best buckle I've ever found.
I'm like a little shaky, and I didn't find this thing.
I thought it was a piece of can slaw or something, because it was just a square, and I'm like, oh my God, no.
That's beautiful.
I knew it was solid silver the moment I saw
man.
it.
Good till.
Good till. And the reason I'm working in this particular area is because there used to be like a hump of like almost kind of a hill behind me. I don't want to show the site too much.
We had to walk right by this last time.
We could have, yeah. I mean, but I was just going in the nasties because you see how the ground is here.
Yeah,
nobody wants to swing lines like that. Nobody does. So I figured
crazy, stupid.
It is stupid. We'll get another close up of this sucker right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, you know what? It just occurred to me. I don't know if I came back and showed the audience this after I had sprayed it off completely, but yeah, we don't find those very often, guys. Again, no, I did. Now I remember I came back.
That is what we call a stunner right there.
That is a Bobby Dazzler. We call it that too, but yeah.
See that? What I tell you? I'll be bringing that good karma over here. Did you tell them where I was at after I call you up and say, hey, let's dig? And
so Patrick was doing a ring return. He was on his way here and said, oh my gosh, I have to do a ring return. I said, yeah, do your thing, you know. And now you're going to come here and find gold, which is, you know.
I mean, it's going to be tough to top
It's going to be tough to top that for once. But if I just did that, that's not, you know, if you try, you might succeed. So we'll see what happens. But wow. Yeah.
That's what you do.
Live dig time. He's distracted by birds. So what do we have for a signal? 2930?
Oh, my headphones aren't dead. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, 2930.
Yeah.
Sounds all the way good. Probably clad quarter, but
well, I'm gonna vote for matron head because they ring up like clad quarters. So
maybe I'll be lucky.
You might be lucky.
Do I see it? I hit 31.
Oh, that's good. Touching that nasty worm.
Shut up. Not you. Copper. Maybe
not.
Not.
I bet you it's a matron. Am I right?
It's thick boy.
Thick boy. It's a matron, isn't it? I know my equinox numbers. It's been a while. But nevertheless.
Hey, I'll take that. I was voting clad quarter all day.
No, mine was mate. I told you, I shouted from across the field when you said 2930, it'll be a matron, which is a great show closer, by the way. Thank God you found something today. Not that you didn't already steal the entire show before I dug that knee buckle.
Oh, wait, don't forget about my little guy here.
Oh, your little guy. Now I got to refocus. Hang on.
Sorry.
I'm not going to get a good read on it here because we are losing. Wow, that was so close. I'm sorry. I have to mention. A bird just pooped right next to Patrick.
Oh my God!
Like right next to you. Okay, let's get. We'll get back to the silver pen topper. That was close. I'm gonna check my hat when I'm done here. So, yep, he's got just a tiny little bit of silver there. Piece of I think a mechanical pencil or a pen. But the real star of the show here is this nice matron, which is drying out really nicely. I can't quite make out the date yet, but it will be sometime between 1816 and 1839. And it will have, it's actually, you know what, it looks like a die rotation error. So if we look at the back like this, where there's a 1, yeah, just a bit off. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I take that, 1816, 1839. And I called it from across the field because I'm good like that, you know. Okay. Nice. Glad we can end the day on something good because that's probably going to wrap it up for us. We'll see you at the end. Wow, what an incredible couple hunts for both of us. Patrick stole the show with his capped bust half dime in pristine condition on the first day of the hunt. And on the second day, that silver Colonial buckle that I dug made both of our jaws hit the dirt. And again, to stress the significance of that find, if this solid silver buckle, which is over 300 years old, had been found in the UK, it would have qualified as potential treasure, and I would have needed to report it to a fines liaison officer within 14 days or faced some serious penalties. Under the Treasure Act, any non-coin item that is 300 years old or more and made of at least 10% of a precious metal like silver or gold has to be declared. So if things were different and I were overseas, this would have been taken away from me, at least for now. So again, I'm just so blown away by this. In fact, this footage was moved well up the pipeline of what I've already got in the bank because I was just so excited to share this with you. Easily one of my best finds of all time. Now, if you have made it this far and you enjoy what you're watching, please consider hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so that you don't miss videos from me in the future. It means so much to me when you subscribe because it helps the channel thrive, grow, and of course, it keeps me encouraged to keep making videos for you. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. happy hunting, and we'll see you next week.